Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Snowbear22, and join with me is Ben Redrock.
Hey, how's it going?
And so we're here for yet another weekly. Are you guys all excited?
I'm really excited.
So today's racers, as you can see, we have Storms, Tomcat Tomato, Horse, 123 ABC, and Easton. So this is going to be a good race. Um, Before we kind of start, is there anything you think about the card that you're looking forward to?
Um, I don't know. Just things that are standing out to me off the bat. I always notice Lugia's room. That always stands out to me because I don't like that goal. But that's just me. Poison Barb means it's a Friday card. I don't see any bug contest stuff, so that's a thing. Mm, there's not too many TMs, random TMs on it, which is good. So I think we're gonna have a good race.
That sounds awesome to me. Okay, cool. We got our games fixed on that stuff. Thank you very much, guys. Oh, huh. Well, I don't think I can touch that right now, but all right. So we'll just give our racers a countdown. Do you want to give them a countdown in the chat?
Sure. So 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off.
Sweet. Cool.
All
Let's
right. So
see. There they go.
so we have at least one day goal on the card that I see. We have the nice and easy to get poison barb,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
yeah. Think, do you see anything else there?
No, that's the only day goal I see. I've noticed most people set their times to roll over from Friday into Saturday, so they could probably do the bug contest a little bit later. Get some extra information.
Yeah, the book, that's why was my favorite place to check because it's got 10 different slots that aren't on the Pokedex.
Yeah.
But let's see what our starters here are today. Hopefully, we have something that's decently good for them. So we got
hmm
Luddiba, Igglybuff, and Abra. Well, I guess, sorry guys, I didn't make the ROM this time.
Yeah, I wonder who did that. Must be a really good commentator.
Well, I'm joined here by one who the best that there is.
Okay, good. Wait, I don't believe you. There's no one else here. It's just me. Okay. Looks like most people
Oh,
took Igglybuff.
sounds
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
6
Seems
normal
like it.
type Pokemon. That makes sense.
Oh, whoops, we have our sound a little bit off. I apologize,
Oh,
guys.
nice.
It was a little quiet, so here we go. We
Cool.
got Tom as the racer who's willing to share with us the sound.
Awesome. Okay, no big information drops just yet. Which, I mean, it's been like 2 minutes.
Well, you never know. I've had so many times where you get like 7 or 8 goals before Faulkner, and then there's times where you see nothing until
Yeah.
after Morty's gym. So I did know that Storms, being one of our fastest racers, he says he's aiming for a sub on Claire. So Claire is unfortunately not on the card. Actually, no, but he could still aim for it.
Yeah, it's more than welcome to. I mean, I thought Abra, got this in the bag.
Aha! On first blood, as Easton buys up his stuff, and then
Nice.
Horse follows up. Now the question is, are they going to be able to keep that after Rival?
I don't know. Just skip every trainer in the game.
I would love to do that, but oof. Looks like the TM that came on the starter was not very helpful. Psywave.
I mean, it's a psychic type move. that stab on their amazing Abra.
Oh, we got a Krabby being caught by Easton, and Snorms picked up a Dragonair with Payday. Interesting.
Hmm.
I tried running a Dragonair once. It did not do well. Something about being
Yeah,
faced with a bunch of ice moves.
that might do it. I don't think Payday is going to cut it, so that Typhlosion might be interesting depending on what it's got. Oh, Mist. That's a good sign.
It's got also Kinesis. But that's unfortunately not on the card today either.
Nope. Hmm.
We also have an Ivysaur being caught by Storms. I guess this is gonna be a real struggle to see if we can find anything that's runnable.
Yep. Hey, a normal type Pokemon. That's good.
Hey, that's always positive.
That's on the card.
It is.
Still waiting for the early shiny though.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I hope everyone gets a different main. It's always exciting to see all sorts of Pokemon on a daily basis or weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! The dreaded Paris. You
Oh
see,
no.
Paris and Parasect are one of the few Pokemons that, despite no matter how good their moves are, they're nearly impossible to make runnable, due to the fact that they're slow and vulnerable to pretty much everything.
Yep. Not the best combination. Um.
Oh, that
Hmm.
Typhlosion had an item on it. I didn't see
Nice.
what it was, but that sounds interesting.
No.
It looks like Easton beat his main rival, so
I don't know that Igglybuff could be a real issue. Thought he was able to
yeah.
get through it, but don't know about the others.
All right, so we have Easton uh, naming his rival NFE. Uh, we like to call some non-fully evolved pokes horsebanes because when our racer here, Horse, is notorious for running those kind of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also sort of a gentleman's agreement at this point that they're all going to have some fun.
Yeah.
Although Henry XO, that's not a name I recognize. Although we have Swag Cargo there. That's always one of our Discord channel favorites. You know, we
Yep.
like to say that if you put black glasses on a Swag Cargo, you immediately win the race.
Well, it looks like Easton might be going for that epic strategy. The race skip.
Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work out in official settings. Or at
Eh.
all.
Oh, there we go.
Boy, that Ariados is not leaving Tom alone.
Oh, and Snorms was beaten. Oh, Chardiez is a Pokemon, but his Typhlosion was beaten by the Igglybuff.
Whoa, what happened?
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Oh my god.
But
We have a wild pseudo here. I guess that's not on the card today, but on the first
I mean,
route.
oh, that's a wild chance. He looks like that's some good experience up on Horse's End.
That's a scary Chansey with Hyper Beam.
That's not quite runnable by itself, but better than Abra.
Yes. So we got Edge Dog with Psychic. That might be good. And then we have Zatu. I have a very personal dislike for Zatu. Once you see something about the Zatu, you cannot unsee it. Oh wow. That Houndoom's very runnable. It had Hydro Pump, Razor Leaf, and Psychic. I
Dang.
That's pretty good for a poke.
Yeah.
Oh, and that Typhlosion has thunder. That, that's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Unfortunately, that Zatu that Tom caught is not very uh, useful. It's got mostly physical attacks.
You're not gonna pull it today. No physical Zatu strats. Dun, dun, dun.
We have all the runners, I guess, trying to find desperately anything runnable.
Yeah. Oh,
Looks like
Mew
Tom
is potentially runnable.
absolutely, although it's not showing very much potential right now.
I don't know, that tail whip, like.
It has at least a
Yeah,
sludge bomb.
yeah, that's a good move. Especially if the poison barb you're going to be getting later.
Oh, and vital throw. I mean, I guess that covers all
Yeah,
typings.
you're going to have a rough time against ghosts, but otherwise.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. I was only thinking about steel types, but yeah, goes the running into like something like Skarmory or
Ugh.
Gengar is not gonna be very fun. So as the chat pointed out, there was indeed two trade Pokemon on the
Oh,
on
yeah.
the Route 30. But oh my goodness, we already have first blood, actual first blood. Horse picking up Mystic Water. I didn't see what had it.
That was the Sound Doom.
Oh, it must have been a rare item because
Yeah,
the other racers who picked it up didn't have that.
that's a good lead for him.
Unfortunately, it's an easily obtainable goal, but still
Yeah.
saves them the time of surfing.
Hmm.
Although it doesn't sound like any of them are very satisfied with the pokes that they have.
I
But
mean,
Easton's
that's,
pushing through.
yeah, nothing amazing, but no. Surprised I haven't seen Tom switch to the Mew quite yet. I think he's still using his type. Or it was Tom who caught the Mew, right?
It was Tom who caught the Mew, yes. It's a little low level, but
Yeah. Sprout Tower can fix that.
that's true.
And just running the Abra up front isn't going to help at all. Just hoping to find something better.
I think so. Huh. So that Persian had Razor Wind, and Zap Cannon, so Easton was taking no chances about that.
Yeah.
As they've been pointed out, it was indeed fragile. And I'm so sorry. We've been having some troubles changing the title of the channel. I don't personally have permission to do that, but I can ask them.
Okay. We have some Delibird information on Snorms.
Oh, that's awesome.
And looks like he got it. So second blood. Where was it at? I don't know. I think maybe on an early route I would have tried to keep that information to myself, but
I mean,
I don't know.
I think it's generally assumed that with this kind of thing, you'd be able to easily find it, but
Yeah.
usually if it's
I mean, everyone else is gonna
Sorry, go on.
everyone else will be grinding for mains too, so I guess. but I don't know. Not the end of the world ultimately. A goal is a goal. And you're probably going to find Gligar as Shucky later or something, anyways. Hmm. Okay, looks like Tomcat is taking out his Mew at this point, which is good.
Alright, sorry about that. I had to. There was some stuff I was dealing with regarding the channel. As many people pointed out, I guess the game title did not quite get changed. So, just trying
Oops.
to make sure that's taken care of. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, everybody, for being patient. And oh my goodness, that Ampharos had Earthquake. That's really scary. But it's, of
Yeah,
course, an Ampharos, so it doesn't have that much attack stat.
could be worse, but still not good. Hmm.
So we have. I didn't see what was on Faulkner. You want to let me know what was on Faulkner?
Yeah. I didn't see either, but we have it coming up right now on Snorms.
Ah, yes. Oh, that was the Ampharos. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So did Storms go to Sprout Tower for the Delbird? Or was
I don't
that
think so.
oh,
Yeah, I don't believe so, but. Hmm. We shall see. I think it was just a. I think it might have been Dark Cave question mark.
oh yeah, okay. So that makes sense. That's a little bit harder to metagame.
Yeah.
But either we have Easton in the plot lead for the moment, followed closely by Snorms, and then we have Tom and Horace rounding up the rear at the moment.
Hmm.
So, it's really interesting to watch all these different racers because they all have slightly different ways of approaching the game. For example, Easton and Storms really like to blitz everything they can. I know Tom likes to do some fishing strats where he'll fish for a couple slots in Union Cave, he'll fish in Ilex Forest, and then he'll fish in Route 34.
Hmm. Gives him some encounters not on the card, which is or not in the Pokédex.
Yeah, and it's always helpful, especially if
Yeah,
there, for example, was 3 eggs on the card. But luckily for our runners, we don't have that today.
yeah, that's an annoying goal.
It's notoriously difficult sometimes. It sounds easy, but sometimes you just get really really unlucky with
Yep.
the pokes really not wanting to make a baby.
Cool.
Oh my goodness, that is a scary Machop explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no wonder
Hmm.
why. People, goodness gracious. That's definitely worth a trip back to the Pokken Center.
Yeah. Yep. Just maybe a little bit.
So we got Easton picking up his first kept goal of the game with the poison barb. You
Hmm.
know, it's funny because you'll find all sorts of these items. You'll find, in my experience, all the poison barbs when it's not on the card. But as soon as it's
Yeah.
on the card, you don't find any of them on the ground ever. It's like
Hmm.
the game's conspiring against you.
I know it's. We don't put the card into the randomizer, but sometimes it feels like it.
Yeah. We got Storms here who's picked up the old rod. See if he's gonna go perhaps fish for a Bane. Switch.
Yep, selecting it.
Oh, TM not so good this time. Not so good today. Um, got Omnite, which could have been on the card, but not today.
Nope. Tomcat having some trouble. Falconer looks like, but you should push through.
Oh my goodness, that's a spore that Houndoom learned.
That's a good move.
I think that's an acceptable move. Yes. And there's the scary aha. So your horse has learned from the others. Then Machamp is just gonna. Oh, I guess he's not gonna explode. He's got Cross Champ. Where is
Ah,
that Pokemon when we need it? That's really runnable.
I know. I'll have to ask him where he got it. Maybe he'll tell us.
He won't tell you, unfortunately. But
No.
there he
And maybe
goes.
if you ask nicely, you can always be polite.
I just assume it was picked up on the route outside. You know, that's how most of these game trainers end up picking up their Pokemon, anyways.
I guess.
Oh, so for those who were watching last week, recently there was a new release of our ROM, Speed Choice ROM. So this is our first weekly race with the early Tin Tower option on. So do you want to talk a little bit about that, Ben?
I'm not super familiar with it, but from what I understand, it allows you to run through the entirety of the Tin Tower after. I think it's after talking to Lance at Lake of Rage, or am I thinking of something else?
Yes. So after Lake of Rage, well, you normally get the Clear Bell, which lets you go fight the sages. But then,
Mhm.
what the most recent addition was is that after you beat the Suicune, instead of having to get all three roaming, all three of the
Oh, right.
beasts, you can just talk to one of the guys up there, and he'll just give you the Rainbow Wing, which lets you find Ho-Oh, and it'll open up the stairs to climb up to the very top.
Yep.
But yes, it is triggered by Lance. You have to talk to Lance after it.
Yep. I mean, you have that nice level 60 you can get up there. So,
And as we were just talking to many others, there are actually 8 floors of encounters, which means there's 56 encounters, plus the level 60, plus technically the
this
Suicune you
weekend.
find as well. So that's 58 total, which is more than even the World Islands.
Yeah. So that can be a really good thing or a really bad thing.
And not to mention, it's actually quite a maze to get up to the top there.
Yeah, I don't think any of our runners are familiar with that off the top of their heads, but
Probably won't come into play, but it is an option for others, which does make that Ho Lugia goal that's on the card actually always guaranteed now.
yeah. I mean, it was guaranteed before, you just had to work for
That's true. It's just a little bit different.
it. Yep.
So back to our hand game, we got Easton and also have Storms in the well. Easton's a little bit ahead of Storms at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems like neither of them are having very much issues going through these Pokemon.
Yeah, the nice thing about like finding lots of good Pokemon with bad moves is when you find them later, they're still going to have bad moves. So,
That's definitely one way to look at it. Overall, it seems like a pretty quiet card though, because we haven't gotten that much information on anything. We've gotten a couple of normal Pokemon, but it seems like it's a rather quiet card.
yeah. I feel like in my experience, the 30 Pokemon owned cards tend to be quiet, but I don't know.
That's true. Oh, did Tom not set for Friday? Guess not,
Oh,
because he's the only one who didn't pick up the poison barb.
That's an interesting approach to it. I think I probably would have just gone like Friday into Saturday, just because that's moreover free.
I guess.
I don't see any downside to it.
Well, I mean, I guess the difference is that usually you hit the bug catching contest within the first hour, so he might be just trying to roll over from Thursday to Friday.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Hmm.
Huh. Thank you, Picolax, for letting us know about picking up the pearl in its place. You never know. Sometimes it could be a poison barb that she just hands to you and says, "Here, I brought this especially for you." Only for you to find out that it's just a bunch of them hanging out in that corner.
Yep. My favorite is when there's a poison barb underneath her.
Yep. Although my favorite one is when there's a slowpoke tail underneath her.
Right by the guy who's trying to sell you it.
Yep, exactly. Here, I'll sell you it for $1,000,000 Poké. I totally got it myself. I didn't find it on the ground. No, sir. Absolutely not.
That's great.
So we have them going on the left side. We'll see if any of our runners decide to go right twin or right side. So left side is a little bit faster because there's less Pokemon. But I know I like to do right side because everyone else does left side. So you sometimes get
Yeah.
information that others don't have.
Something I like to do is I'll save and do right twin first, and if there's no information there, then I'll reset and do left twin.
Hmm.
If there's a lot of Pokemon goals still left.
That's definitely an interesting way of doing it. Yeah, that's definitely something good. And oh, that's a Mewtwo that they're fighting. But
It's a
luckily,
sleeping Mewtwo though,
it's a
so
sleeping Mewtwo. And I think our runners have each lost the race because they found Jinx.
unfortunate. Well, thanks for coming out this week, guys. It was fun while it lasted.
Although I think must have gone to the first one. Oh my god, that Mewtwo has Earthquake? Oh my goodness, great, and Crab Hammer. But it missed.
Oof.
And Shadow. Oh no, Shadow Ball is what Mew has.
Okay,
Okay,
it was Mew 1.
yes. But that's still a very scary Mewtwo, especially with Lovely Kiss.
Yeah, that's not very fun.
And we have Easton approaching the rival. See if he gets any new information from that.
I believe they all have the same rival, so this will be information they all get. If they had chosen different starters, then it'd be different Pokemon they'd be fighting here.
So there's a question about reason to get both twins instead of a random optional. You know,
Um,
do you want to answer
I
that?
know. I know. For me, the reason I would do that as opposed to random optional is it's just saving right in front of them. It's less movement, and that's kind of my justification for it. But I'm also not super great at the game.
I think most people would probably go for random optional, or what we
Yeah.
call the YOLO spots, where if you usually you don't want to hit optionals, they're called optionals for a reason because you
Yeah.
try not to hit them. I know I hit several of them, but a lot of times you usually if you are lacking information, you either want to metagame from where the other racers have done, or just kind of fly to different areas and just start sweet scenting and looking for encounters. Everyone sort of has their own kind of yellow spots. So, for example, like New Bark Water is one of the more famous yellow spots for water or for
Hmm.
stuff. We also have, for example, we also have Tomo, whose yellow spot is that middle part of Mount Mortar, and I've raced him enough times to know that he finds things there that nobody else would ever think of.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe my strats still need a little bit more development then.
Well, they all have room for stuff.
Yeah,
But it looks
I
like
mean we
Tom.
have the YOLO Tin Tower open now.
Hey, as you point out, you can't go wrong with that.
Well, you
Although
can go wrong with that, but
that's true.
oh, the
Yeah.
Farfetch was actually a Jolteon, as Storms has found out. What a plot twist!
What a twist! Aha. Yes, Burnt Tower is also a good YOLO spot. Although if you're feeling especially good, there's always Union Cave.
Especially when there's the defeat 10 Pokemaniacs on the card, like we have this time round.
Yes. So I don't know how many of our racers actually beat that one in their first pass, but it looks like it's not a big deal. And oh my goodness, got an Entei already on Storm's side. Uh,
Huh. It looks like Easton got him on with the 4 move sharing its types. Didn't see when that happened.
um, well, we'll check it out, but it was probably a normal poke he caught, and he just taught it cut and probably hit
Yeah,
a couple other
like
moves.
Growl and whatever.
You could also have used it because some of those bad TMs. I didn't see how many of them were, but they at least picked up Shadow Ball.
I just remembered I have the bingo card open so I could see the log. And if I'm just crazy.
Well, why don't we hold on? We'll definitely need to know about it. Make sure, because I know we'll have our game of Guess the Roamers. Although we have our reigning champion who knows all who knows them all.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Easton with the impeccable movement
No kidding.
and doing the swag PC strats. Because who needs to be facing the monitor?
I mean,
Ah,
I
yes, it
would
was a
say that I'd walk
Stantler.
to the side of my computer now, but there's a desk in the way.
Yeah, so it looks like there's a Stantler. It was a Stantler that he picked up probably,
Mm-hmm.
or the Grand Bowl. No, it wasn't the Grand Bowl. It probably was the Stantler.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm back in the present.
Do you guys not hear the game audio, or is it just really quiet?
I
Unfortunately,
mean,
I
we
have Tom's volume up as high as I can, so I can't help you out. I can't do much on that front, guys.
hmm.
It's true that the game audio is the person in the back. Maybe I'll be able to sneak in a little bit of the audio, but you'll eventually hear it.
Yep. And besides, if you can't hear and you get it right, it's bonus points.
I think we should start having that leaderboard for that kind of thing. Do a little bit of the link to the past kind of thing.
Yeah, Ganon's Tower.
Instead of the Gen's Tower boss key skip, guess what the roamers are?
Yep. I mean, we might not ever find out, but well, I guess we have the spoiler log.
Yes. I'll see if I can put some of the audio on to whoever has it, whoever finds the roamers first at this point.
You know, Picalex, I think you might have a better chance of guessing them on correctly if you wait till we hear it, or rather don't hear it. But guess whenever you want, I guess.
Sir, you're guessing tile room. That's my guess. You guys are mean.
There we go.
There you go. That's more appropriate there. Top of Tin Tower.
So it's like the Metroid Zelda combo randomizer, except it's with Pokemon Crystal, and to beat the game, you have to fight the big T, the level 60 big key at the top of Tin Tower.
Yes.
That's the real reason we made it easier, or made Tin Tower earlier. Okay, back to watching
Sorry, it's
things.
been a little bit harder to watch. I think because it's a little bit more quiet. But we have Storms finishing up and going to. You just skip the 30 trainers on 35. He'll probably come back to those later.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's going to enter the gym. Whereas we have Easton finishing up those trainers.
I've always been of the mind of doing the gym very first, but I could be in the minority. It's always the first thing I do after I get the bike.
Well, it's usually best to go at least past the trainers on Route 35 to do the squirt bottle. But I think in this
Mm-hmm.
case, whether you want to do the trainers before or after depends on your main.
Yeah, I guess. Oh no, you got rid of Roar for Aurora Beam, or Spore for Aurora Beam on Horse's side. Um, I mean, ice stab or ice coverage is nice, but so is being able to sleep mons, especially when there's a 30 plus owned on the card.
Well, I mean, we do have minimum catch rate on. As much of it is a lie.
Yeah, minimum catch rate, as in the catch rates are at their lowest possible values.
So we have Whitney down without any issue
Which
on
is good.
Storm's side. So quick, guys, get in your guesses for the pseudo wudo today.
Oh, it's right there on Tom's side.
Not quite that one,
A little,
unfortunately.
little younger than normal, but
Yeah, I, I just have a feeling. I think it's gonna be Delibird today, just for some reason.
oh, that would be interesting. It would make the early Delibird find uh, what all early Pokemon finds are and completely useless.
Yeah, but we'll see. In the moment we have Easton who just finished up the trainers on 35 and picking up Kenya,
Oh
and
no,
we
another
have
Machamp on Snorms.
Starbs. Hopefully it doesn't explode on him. But I guess that's not an
Giving him
issue if you fire
trouble.
blast it to death.
Yeah, that's the other way of exploding it.
Um, I don't know what Kenya. Oh, Kenya is a giraffe today.
Nice. That's a normal type, so that helps.
Absolutely helps. So we have Whitney with the unbeatable Paris.
I mean, that thing has no weaknesses. You saw Houndoom use Headbutt
Oh,
on it.
sorry, no,
It
that was
knows
the
that.
trainer before Whitney.
Oh,
Gosh, I can't see. I'm blind, guys. I have glasses, but I'm still blind.
yep. I have glasses, but they don't actually do anything.
Are they like
They just
the
filter.
goggles?
They filter blue light,
Ah.
but they don't help me see.
So the goggles, they do nothing, right?
Yeah, I don't know the reference, but
That was Simpsons
probably.
reference.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't pop culture enough.
Well, I mean, there's been how many seasons of Simpsons?
Sufficient.
Yeah.
One Imbue does a better job taking down a Paris than a Houndoom.
Well, they have to remember that Houndoom's a physical attacker, and it was using special attacks, and we have Mew, which is a balanced attacker,
Yeah,
or a mixed attacker.
but still, like Paris is 90 times weak to fire or whatever.
That's true.
Oh, there's some Nidoking.
That was on the
That's
juggler.
Nidoking information. So yeah,
Uh, oh, is that on the card? I didn't.
yeah,
Oh, it
up
is.
in yeah,
That's funny because Easton, because he's at night, he's not fighting that juggler. Or
yeah. So that's some information he won't
but
get.
Storms, because he was in the day, is fighting that juggler.
Nice. Now Storms being in the day has given up on the bug catching contest, but because he has the poison barb.
Right, right. But he's not fighting the guard. See, we don't.
Yeah.
So when we because you can only fight the guard at night.
Yep. What I'm thinking though is
Is
like he
Houndoom
did get the
mixed?
Nidoking information, but if there's information inside the contest, then he's missing out on that.
Let me go check if Houndoom is mixed. I thought it was for sure. Houndoom is more of a special attacker, has 110 special attack and 90 base attack.
Hmm.
So, I guess it is more of a special attacker, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah, definitely not bad.
Do we have the game fixed in here? Oh yes, we do. I have to thank the people behind the scenes who were working on that. We had some bugs on our end. We
Oh
didn't mean to be
man,
misleading.
I was having so much fun playing Dragon Age or whatever it was.
Dragon Warrior. Age Warrior. But
Let's see. Oh, it's a Pichu.
close, but no cigar.
No. Darn. I mean,
Goodbye,
it's
baby
almost a
Puckerchew.
Delibird.
Almost a Delibird. It was only what, several slots away and totally different.
Yeah.
Though it looks like our runners have found all sorts of interesting pokes now.
Mhm.
We do have one competitor on the side card who did pick up a Murkrow Mischievous, which I think we saw information on earlier on today. So,
I don't remember where that was, but
I swear I saw it.
yeah. I believe you.
But anyways, it looks like our our runners are sort of lining up now for the kind of the
Yeah, for where they're at.
for the roamers. So it's all good that they're all kind of able to make it there. Tom, I think he sensed he was a little behind, so he skipped the trainers on 35, as did Horse.
Yep. Oh, whoa. I thought Force was a little further behind, but I'm clearly crazy.
No, they're all fighting the Kimono Girls. They're not pulling a Snow Bear 22 today. Not forgetting the surf. I managed. I was in the progress lead, and I managed to get all the way to Olivine Water before realizing, oops, I never picked up the surf HM at all. Like I didn't fight. I didn't ever go into the kimono place.
A couple days ago, I locked myself out of a card by forgetting to burn the Sudowoodo.
Oh, gosh, that's a hard.
Although it was good because my competitor also forgot to burn the Sudowoodo.
And that's
it
when
was
you pray
great.
for an early one.
Yep. I ended up having to do a clock reset to get around it. It was very sad.
Oh, does it come back?
Oh no, just like to get a
Oh.
different goal.
Oh, to get a different goal. I was like, what?
Yeah. I'd have finished like 40 minutes earlier if I hadn't forgotten. It was a
Oh,
bad card.
unfortunately, these trainer names aren't as exciting ones as we have normally right now, but we can always fix
Yeah.
that.
Hopefully we'll get to some interesting ones later.
I think these ones are just mixed up, uh, but that's okay.
Hmm.
Well, the defeat at level 40 in the encounter, and finding the Suicune is not bad, but that's actually what most people do for defeat 40 is actually beat the static Suicune rather than beating Claire.
Yeah. Although I've like in trying that, I often have issues with stages ahead of or right before it.
They can be very brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, they're generally high level, and Claire's gym's usually much harder. But we have the roamers here, so hopefully you have the information ready. Huh.
Oh, I see Septros. That's unfortunate. Sorry, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that. So yeah, that's unfortunate to go for the Tin Tower first. So I'm a little confused why Easton caught the Dawn fan, but I guess it's just an extra poke.
Yeah.
It looks
Every
like
little bit helps.
and it looks like um it looks like the rival is not an issue today.
Thank goodness. That guy can be real punk.
Yeah, none of these nice rivals now.
Although we'll be seeing him a little bit later with Rival 4. So there's still time for him to ruin our day.
That's true. Alright, so we're almost there, guys. Tom's almost there.
Snorms is there right now.
So we'll have him listen to
Oh, right,
Tom's.
because we can't hear Snorm's audio. I remember
I
now.
don't have it set to him. Not today.
Yep. I remember. I remember how this works now.
Well, I mean, I
I was
could have,
looking at them and I'm
but
like, oh, based on their colors, I can tell that it's clearly a poison barb.
I know, guys. Sorry, it's a little. Sometimes it can be a little disorienting, because I was like, wait, I heard the Jinx, but wait, I don't think this roamer is a Jinx. Wow, all the dynamic punches. Goodness gracious, that puffball, Hungry Box is not letting up on its fierce punching moves.
Yeah. It's a ball of rage.
Very much so. Um, and it looks like Rival 3 is being a little bit meaner. Wait, how many of the Rivals Pokemon have Dynamic Punch?
I think too many is the correct answer.
Since when did Rival 3 go train in Chuck's gym?
I mean, there are only like 16 of them in this game. You have to train at one. To be fair, though, that's like a lot of gyms per capita. Like, Pokemon people are really into working out.
Well, I heard a little of some of the Pokemon. I don't know if our chat got it, but I think I know the first one, and the third one sounds familiar. Do you want to let us know what our uh
Yeah, it looks like we have a Golbat as Suicune, but
yes,
don't
it
know
says
about the other two. The
um.
Poison Barb tree might still be intact.
Well, did you see the Do you have the log?
The what?
The log.
Oh, yeah, I can pull it up. I have that. I forgot.
Yeah, I do believe that the Golbat was Suicune, but we'll get confirmation in just a moment.
Let's see. If I can spell it right. Oh, it's capital. Okay. I am good at computers. Never mind. I'm going to scroll down manually. No! What?
It's towards the bottom. Or
Yeah. Static Pokemon. We have.
so it'll say what the stat is replacing on the right.
And I think I'm blind.
Here, if you
A
drop it to
Raikou.
me.
Okay. So Raikou is Weedle. Entei is Pidgeot. And Suicune is hiding.
Suicune's above
Golbat.
it. So
Yes,
Suicune's up.
Suicune's Golbat.
Alright, I thought I heard Weedle.
Yep.
So
Weedle,
Weedle.
Pidgeot, and Golbat.
Alright.
Pidgeot's a normal type, so that would help with goal, I guess, and
I
can be a
guess.
decent Pokemon.
I guess. That's absolutely true. It looks
I'm
like
not going to look at its moveset for full spoilers, but
Nope, that's okay. Although we have Storms just finished up Morty with very little issue, and he's pulling into a significant lead compared to Easton and the rest of the crew. I'm glad that all of our races are very close. I wonder what.
I mean, yeah, it's still early, but
Well, we're about 50 minutes in, so they're making very good
yeah, but
pace.
things can still go very, very wrong from here.
Well, I sure hope not, but I'm sure our viewers want to see all the train wreck and its glorious
Yep.
mess. We have yet to see Tom mark a goal yet. Eventually he'll mark one, I assume.
I don't know. He might be going for the bingo skip.
I haven't
These are
heard
some
of that.
advanced strats.
Enlighten me.
It's the one where you forget that you're playing bingo and skip all the goals.
Ah! You know, that's... I thought that's how I normally play the game. I must be just a dirty casual.
It's how I played it as a kid. Okay, so the horse is battling a guy who's going to brag about his Pikachu. That's a very good Pikachu guy.
Well, it's got to be in the top percentage.
I know.
You know, it's really surprising. I don't think we've seen any info on the Sunflora Executor.
I know. That's odd. What about on the sidecar? Has it been
On the
wrecked or
side
no?
card, we don't have anything. We just know that our side card player Athena has picked up Mr. It was Mr. Fisk because he's got probably Mr. Fisk.
Because there's a
Although it
ghost
looks
type
like
marked.
we just got Easton with finding Cubone.
Oh, nice.
I think that's in the
Looks
water.
like he yellow balled it too.
Wait, no, that was in the grass. So that's a really hard place to metagame. So that's pretty rare.
Yeah, that's a solid goal right there. Now we're gonna find out that Shucky is actually a Diglett, and it didn't matter.
Boy, you're just brutal today.
Yeah, I do my best. You know how many times it took to regen a ROM that was bad with this card? I mean, what?
I wouldn't know. I think I've been banned so many times from making ROMs.
Yes, but I'm new, so they don't know how bad my ROMs are.
Ah, perhaps I should teach you in the ways of making the terrible ROMs.
I'm decent at it. They tend to be legendary dry, but otherwise. Oh, and main dry.
That's more the issue. Lane dry.
Yeah.
It's actually hard to run some legendaries because of their terrible experience curve and not learning very many moves.
Mm-hmm.
That P2 is not pulling any punches there.
Hmm.
Although, speaking of legendaries, what are
Oh
you
yeah.
doing in the gym there, Lugia?
I mean, he's just got off work, needs to get some stress out. Don't judge.
Oh, so our Shucky is in Azumarill today.
Oh,
It was a
darn.
goal. It is a potential goal in the card, just not for today.
Yeah. It's at least a new Pokemon they don't have yet. Gets them closer to that 60 plus owned.
Yep. Aha. So we have yes, teaching the exploding Stantler how to smell good.
I mean, it's important to smell good. And,
Oh my goodness! And Tom
that,
metagamed the.
the Cubone, huh?
Oh my goodness!
That's
Maybe it was
impressive.
just luck, but wow, that's.
I mean, he went into the grass and taught Sweet Scent specifically to look here. Huh.
I think he's looking for other slots too, but we'll see.
Can't imagine Easton's too happy about that one.
Probably not. Although, seems like that Lugia is causing a little bit of trouble for Horse there as Snorms attempts to finish up the sub-hour Chuck, or sub-hour Fly.
Oh, yeah.
And we got the Dynamic Punch Jigglypuff.
Okay, so we
I
still have
think
4 minutes left to beat Claire. That's what we were promised. I'm going to be very disappointed if I don't see it.
I I don't imagine that'll happen, but we'll see. Anyways, we got Storms finishing with the sub-hour sub-hour, where it's a 56-minute chuck,
Yep.
which is really, really fast and in general, just in general. So it's exciting to
Especially,
see.
especially
Really
in
high
such a
caliber
main dry
rares.
seed.
Although, let's see. Fly, my little guy, fly!
That's probably my favorite thing about the playing randomized crystal is all the random
Uh,
Pokemon you fly around on.
aha! He's trying to, and so he sees Storms trying to metagame the Cubone. Unfortunately, he's not quite looking the right spot.
Yes,
But
but I'm gonna be really happy if he finds a Diglett there.
if he does, I don't know what to say at this point. Although I think there's only Gators here.
I mean, there's two other slots.
Um, the Cubone is in the grass north of Olivine, actually. So it's a little bit further away.
Yeah. Now, I was just thinking a really interesting metagame would be to look for encounters in the dock area of Olivine, because then people think, oh, it's in that grass or in that area. And if you're going to YOLO encounters, that'd be a really tricky spot to metagame.
Well, absolutely. But check it.
Not a
Now
good
check this
spot.
out. Tom traded that Krabby away, so he's
Yeah,
getting a Rhydon back.
which is nice.
Guess that helps.
Solid Pokemon.
It helps count on the 30 plus owned, and it comes with a random item.
Oh, I forgot about that. Maybe he'll get swagger.
Although, look at this. We see a Haunter on Storm's side, I think. So now he has ghost Pokemon information.
Hmm.
I didn't see what that item was on that Tom picked up, but
doesn't look like it was on the card.
yeah.
So Swagger Dream was.
And we have Easton trying to finish up the sub hour, and Horse has just been unfortunately really stuck on
that darn Lugia.
on that Lugia.
And it's a wall that can hit back too. That's
Yeah.
never fun.
Although we have Easton finishing the sub hour, and if he's lucky, he might be able to catch the sub hour fly.
Yep. He has 30 seconds.
Go, go, go! Run with your little legs, run!
No, that was introduced in Gen 3. They don't know how to run yet.
Oh. Aha, so sub hour fly. We have two of our racers going sub hour fly.
Nice.
And we have Storms not forgetting our Slowpoke tail. So that's always a good thing. You know, it's really easy to forget Slowpoke tail that becomes almost impossible to find.
Yep.
And, well, I guess...
Hey, that's the Nido King. Nice. Storms is on a roll.
It's going to be a little bit hard to hide, though, unfortunately, because...
Yeah,
he's going
but...
to catch the shiny right now.
And just got the Slowpoke tail. So it's very well broadcast, but...
Well,
oh well.
I mean, you could think it's on the route before, but you're right. They might be able to figure out where it is. So today's shiny is Kadabra. I don't see
And that's
the
on the card. Yeah, that's in the center.
Well, looks like he's now taking a commanding lead in the goals as well. But I can't tell the difference between that
Unfortunately, those
shiny.
are...
What's so...
I know, I think it... Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just polished.
Looks like it's a little bit lighter skin tone.
Yeah. Just took a cloth and polished it to make it shinier.
I never thought about that, but good to know.
Yeah. Let's see, is that a wild hunter for Easton or no? Okay.
No, that was one of the Pokemaniacs.
Right.
We have Horse skipping that Pokemaniac, or he's going around. He's not going inside.
Oof.
Although the Haunter's not too bad location. That's Route 30, and which only has 7 slots, and also Route 44. And then Pidgey, I guess he's looking for normal types.
Yeah. Or for the Pidgeot Eradicate.
And so Eradicate was Route 31, so that wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, probably a low encounter chance though, because we saw a lot of walking around in that grass.
Well, it could be in the water.
Oh, true. I forgot there was water on that route.
Yeah, it's a little bit different sometimes.
It's a very quaint route.
So
I was a nice guy sleeping by a tree, having nightmares.
Yep. Oh, and we got a bike shop call.
Uh-oh. They want their bike back.
Well, so much for having a Nidoran.
I mean, it's a Pokemon owned.
Okay, so Storms did realize he had a Mystic Water on, so I think he just realized his Houndoom did have Mystic Water.
Oh, nice.
So he was double checking it, so that's good that he checked that. But I think he's looking for... I don't know what he's looking for. He's probably looking at the move. Oh, he's looking for 4 Pokemon with Pokemon with 4 move shades type. And I don't think he
protect
found...
Or protect.
Protect endure. That's true. Oh, I guess Seeking's not around. That might have been a poke that had...
It'd be useless seeking that one out.
Congrats, you found a way for me to walk into that pun.
Yes. I did it, guys. Chat hasn't broken yet, but I'm waiting.
Oh, they're just waiting to claw your eyes out.
Okay.
And we have Storms going up against Price. Let's see what shows us the harshness of winter today.
Ooh, an Ammonite. See, that does show you the harshness of winter because it's a fossil. It went extinct. The winter was too harsh.
I mean, I guess that could be a lowland Sandslash, right?
Yeah? We don't know yet.
Well, I have no idea about that one.
It's very weak to ice.
Yes. Alright, so Scribe Wayne, what is the TM? I didn't see what it was, but I think it was like poison
Poison
something.
sting.
I
Looks like it
guess
was poison sting.
I guess that shows the harshness of winter.
Yeah.
And I think we have Storms trying to metagame again.
Well, best of luck to you, Snorms.
As chat has noted, he's seriously overestimated where Easton and Co are.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's not too far away. It's just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, not seriously overestimated, but just a little bit.
Although he did find Cyndaquil, so that's easy to evolve.
Yeah. Oh, that is goal is on the card. I never see that goal until like an hour and a half in, and then I'm looking at the card, and I'm like, oh wait, no.
Yeah, that's one of those harder ones to do it. We have, okay, so we have now Tom finishing up the gym, and we have Easton picking up his Mystic Water.
Looks like Tom got a lucky crit to get through the Lugia.
Oh, we have Storms going to Meme Islands already.
Oof.
Catch a Pokemon in Lugia's room. Although, hello, Eevee.
He might also be. Was there an encounter that was there? I don't remember.
Well, catch a Pokemon in Lugia's room is there.
I know, but I'm wondering if you like saw the Pokédex and saw something that was also.
There were
in
a couple
Islands.
of them, but we don't normally think.
Yeah, I know.
Although,
if it's on the way, you might as well.
Yeah.
Can't hurt.
Well, there are so many slots in Whirl Islands, but it looks like there's 2 normal types surfing outside of Whirl Islands, which is really unusual. We have Easton finding the Haunter. So that's always good.
Yep.
Although it's refusing to get into the ball.
I mean, surely he can pin missile it. Then
And
one hit
we
point
have
down. Oh, it doesn't have that anymore.
Looks like we have Ninetales in Lugia's room. Not sure how it got there, but sure thing.
Maybe it's an Alolan Ninetales. So it's like a little colder down here, so it's more comfortable.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Although I'm more surprised that Storms passed up on the 2 different normal types.
I know.
That's on a good position to where he was going for, but I suppose
maybe
he
he
can
was
always
just
pick it
forgetting.
up later.
Yeah. Although I'd probably fly out once I'm done with Whirl Islands. He might have just forgotten.
Oh, whoops, I didn't realize. Pidgeotto Eradicate was actually on the card. Whoops, sorry guys.
Yeah.
And we have Horse finding the Delibird.
Yep. Which is good for him. Helps Horse catch up.
So we'll
How
see
we
where he is,
doing?
because I didn't see where he was. Oh, route. Oh, okay, it was Route 31. That's
Yeah.
not. That's pretty easy.
Oh, huh.
And there's Eradicated in the water. As Easton likes to call Eradicate, it's his buddy. I guess he's just chilling in the water.
Yep. Going for a nice swim.
Oh, we have Nidoran female in the New Bark water.
Ooh. He's gonna be disappointed if he runs into that wild Nidoking.
I think he's already past that part.
Oh,
So,
never mind then.
but luckily, the Nidoran is level 15, so it just needs one level to evolve into Nidorina.
Mm-hmm. That helps a little bit.
Although, I guess Tom hasn't quite gotten to the shiny yet. Oh yeah, he's still making his way to the Lake of Rage, beating uh, the Pokemaniacs there.
I think he's looking for... Or, no, never mind. I was looking at someone else. I confused myself.
That's okay. It's always hard to follow all four runners at the same time. Oh my goodness, that hunter had teleport. And I did see that the Nidoking had, I believe, roar. So, goodness.
Okay, I dropped my phone on my keyboard and closed the stream.
Oh no.
Should be back in a second, though.
Okay. What? Charmander is evolving.
There we go. Imagine that. Okay, I'm back alive.
Perfect.
My phone managed to hit both the Alt and F4 keys.
That's a big phone you have.
I don't know. I think it bounced. Or, I don't know.
Unfortunately, if I were to do that same thing, nobody would know what happened.
Yep. Sorry, chat, for killing everyone. I'll put my phone out as far away from myself as I can get.
Well, I guess, Storms found the Pidgeotto in addition to the Raticate, so I guess that's
Nice.
helpful. Although he already has the little marked, it counts as normal type.
My stream froze. I was like, why isn't anybody moving? This is really odd. My horse is taking his time standing there. I at least have the stream open in another tab.
That's good. Ah, we have the Tauros, the mighty Tauros as well.
Nice, that's a good mon.
It's one of the best mains you could get, assuming
Yeah.
it has physical moves. So I think
Even special, I found it's okay-ish. I ran an Ice Beam Tauros a couple weeks ago.
That sounds good. In the meantime, we have Easton getting ready to get his Nidoqueen. We have, looks like Tom going in to get his Glacier badge. Horse seems to be getting a normal type that he can help evolve. Looks like he's running out of Pokeballs, but that Love Ball will help because his Charmeleon is male. Although I still say my favorite Pokeball is the Moon Ball. And you know why it's my favorite?
It doesn't work?
Exactly.
Yep.
It does work. if there were any Pokemon that evolved via burn heals.
Right, I forgot about that. Maybe in a randomizer. We should randomize the evolve items.
Well, that might be an interesting thing to do. Oh, one of those pokes came with TM44. That Pidgeotto came with TM44. But yes, chat, it looks like Storms is still looking for the Cubone and Diglett.
Rip.
uh, he's close, but he's just looking at all the wrong spots, unfortunately. Although I think this time he knows it's not in these. It's not in one of these slots.
Yeah, I think he's heading to Whirl Islands.
No, he just got to Roll Islands. What he's
Or,
doing is he's catching the Eevee and the Snorlax that were in the water here. Or, not in the water here, but nearby.
oh, yeah,
And
okay.
getting his 4 moves.
I was just seeing him teach strength, and I was. Oh, that's why he is. Okay. I forgot that was a goal.
Yep.
Hey, look, it's 3 Diglets.
So if you catch that, does that count to 3 Pokemon in your Pokedex?
I believe so. Like how execute counts as 5 eggs.
I thought it is it 5 of them or is it 7?
I think it's 5.
Anyways, we find Easton finds a Flareon in Union Cave, or not Union Cave, sorry, in Whirl Islands.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's looking for a little bit better of a poke to get there. And we have Horse getting all 6 of his normal types. And we have Tom in... Sorry, Tom in the Rocket Hideout, trying to find any poke he can. The traps haven't been especially useful, it seems like. But
Yep.
maybe, this ROM will be a meme and have TM34 in basement.
That'd be cool. There is also defeat 2 electrodes on the card, too, so you can head for that goal while he's in the area. I would definitely check the basement TM just in case.
Is the defeat 2 electrodes on the card? Oh, it is. Whoops.
Yep.
It is, definitely. And we have the Mr. Mime. So, unfortunately, the traps were not very helpful today, but
Oh well.
I think Storms was having some issues not killing the Eevee, but I think it's all been resolved now.
Excellent.
And so our first electrode is Lugia. What are you doing here?
He's powering the generator.
That's a very, very angry Lugia then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Storms hates Eevee, but all I know is that you can only evolve one of them for that goal. And we have a Quillfish that's flopping around there. No issue.
I mean, there's a Lugia here. Maybe he's controlling waves to turn the generator, and the Quillfish is just chilling.
Ah, so we have an Electabuzz there. That's a little bit more reasonable.
Yeah. Norm's stocking up on X items.
Oh, was it X items or...
Yeah.
Huh.
Bought 2 X speeds.
I guess he's going to set up on Rival 4. But before that, he's going to check the TM.
I don't know, maybe he's planning on fighting the level 60 for fun. Needs those X items.
Well, that's TM35 there. It's close.
Almost.
Almost. I don't think... I guess Tom's going for the items in Rocket Hideout, because that's not the TMs, but...
You do what you can.
So hopefully Rival 4 is not too scary.
We want it to be a little scary, but not too scary.
Only a piss kick Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Can we see where TM34 is after the race ends? Unfortunately, the randomizer, not yet, but the person's working on it. You can, if it is on a Pokemon, we can see it. But it looks like TM34 was not in Rocket Basement today. The other idea option it could be that I've seen much more recently in my races is that it's been in Ice Cave, or actually that's where TM46 has been. So we have Easton going through to Slowpoke Well to get that TM there. I don't know what Horse is doing right now. Oh, I think Horse is also doing Level 4. It looks like they're all kind of working their way to try and get trying to get that TM. Up, and Tom was turned away for a second and realized, wait a moment, that's Mystic Water.
Oh no, I've frozen again. Internet, why?
All right. So Storms is gonna attempt. Ah, now I think he's now going to the proper place for that Cubone Diglett. We'll have to ask
Uh,
him after the race about trying to metagame that.
yeah.
In the meantime, we have Tom going through the ice path. Easton finishing up the nice Pokemaniacs, and there we go. Storms has finally found his Cubone. Hooray! Oh, hello, Articuno. This is an appropriate place for you to be.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh, and the Pokebox is full for
Uh oh.
Storms.
Poor Snorms.
Does
He
that
at least
mean?
knows
I
where.
think he means he's. I
Oh,
think this means he still has it.
Snorms, you just told your box is full. What are you doing?
I didn't think. I don't think he was thinking about that. And we have. Oh, I guess Horse was evolving a Nidorino he found or evolved.
Yeah. It counts as an
Okay, so it
evolution
does
too.
have. I think I did see the cube. I do see the Cubone there, so that's good. We
Mm-hmm.
don't have to
Plus, he
unmark
marked.
anything from anyone. And Tom's about to find out if the Ice Path TM is there. Not quite. So it could be um still in a couple different places.
Have you checked Slowpoke yet?
Yes, Easton has checked it. So far
Okay.
the ones that we haven't checked so far that I know of are Burn Tower, um, Lighthouse, Dark Cave. Um, those are the main three. And I think there's of course the two waterfall locked ones in Johto and the two in Kanto.
Oh, I see chat pointing out we have our first bingo
Yes, we do.
from.
We have two runners or with a bingo. We have Easton and
Oh yeah.
Storms. And they're getting definitely on their pet way to evolving all those pokes. We have uh well, let's see what else is in chilling in Lugia's room. We have Hypno. Okay.
Not an exciting Pokemon, but
Oh, there's our fire chicken. We got it.
nice.
It's not a complete game without seeing a fire chicken and killing a fire chicken.
Yep. Does fire chicken come pre-cooked?
Hmm. I don't know. But I think it is in the process of cooking.
Okay.
So, okay, it looks like it's not in black glasses. It's not in the dark cave. And yes, in for the pain, waterfall still needs a rising badge. Yes. Ice chicken is not a thing. So get that out of your heads, people. Ice chicken is not a thing. It does not exist. We had that conversation last week, okay? It's iceberg. Burb with a B. So, this is still kind of. I think our runners are still trying to find out how to finish this card because some of this information has just been eluding them, and we have Easton picking up the good rod. Oh, now that's something we don't see every single day.
Oh, we have another swag cargo getting named.
We got to salute our swag cargo. And we have another trade strat for the Rhydon. You know, it's a free Pokemon into your decks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are wondering on Easton's screen, that's actually on his stream end, not my end. That has the cursor on it. If you did see a cursor there.
Hmm.
Although mine happened to be conveniently over it as well. So, unfortunately, Volti didn't give us anything good. But it wasn't for lack of trying. Our runners did see the Dragonair. I don't know how many of them caught the Dragonair, but they could always do that as well.
Oh yeah, right. There's a trade for that. I always forget about that one.
They also have the Abra trade, actually several of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we have three trade pokes there that were possible. And we have Tom evolving his Nidoran to a Nidorino into Nidoking.
Yep.
So I think all of them have almost finished it. All four of them have almost finished that goal.
We don't have. I don't think we have Murkrow info yet in for the pain, but we do know that a runner on the side card has found that goal, so it is possible.
I believe it was Mischievous, and we just found that. Easton just found that information.
Yep.
It'll take a little bit, but he's updated, and he'll have his Murkrow and his Ghost type.
Yep.
I mean, he already had a Haunter, but
Now he has two.
so there's our information there. Oh, and he has 30 Pokemon Storms has 30 Pokemon upon evolving the Nidoran.
Cool.
And so he's got now 2 bingos right now. Goodness gracious. I don't think anyone's really got information on the Sunflora Executor.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, finding Swagger is a little bit hard. So right now there's 4 possibilities of it from what we've seen. There's the lighthouse. Actually, no, 3 possibilities. The lighthouse. Well, sorry, 5. 5. There's the lighthouse, the 2 that are waterfall locked in Johto. Well, actually, one is in Mount Mortar. The other one is um, just nearby Tojo Falls. I guess that's kind of. And then there's 2 of them in. There's a couple in Kanto, I believe, as well.
Or we could catch into it,
We'll
which would be
figure out
incredible.
later, but this has been pretty brutal. This card. I don't
I
think
know.
any of them have found any information on that protected Tecton tour.
I know, that's kind of
You
ridiculous.
know, it's gonna be end up being something silly like I don't think any of them found went to Bill's Poke.
Yeah, not yet.
Oh my goodness, Cubone's in the harbor as well.
What? Nice.
Ah. Hey guys, I wasn't the one that made the ROM. I guess we're gonna. I guess I'm gonna have a partner in ROMs that are banned.
Feels bad, man.
That's correct. That it's the common there. you know, I think Storms is gonna be highly amused to find in both areas.
Hmm.
I don't know what Easton's looking for. I'm still a little confused. And we got Tom looking
Yeah.
for an item. Oh, but that was just a spell tag, so he's not going to go back for that. So we have Storms checking the Burn Tower. I forgot. I didn't think any of them checked Burn Tower. So let's see if Swagger's there. Nope.
Man.
Goodness gracious. All of them they've checked all these different spots. Um, but so if we're looking at our standings so far, we have Storms with 2 bingos. We have Easton with 3 with we have Easton with 3 bingos about to be 4. Or so no, he has 2 bingos about to be 4. And I guess this is this path is gonna sort of be gonna be finishable because they're gonna have finished with 0 on hand.
Yeah.
We have Tom almost
Easton
with
would
the
have to find. Easton would have to find the. So at this point, Easton needs to evolve, find a Gligar, and then ditch his money.
well, evolve and find a Delibird, but yes,
Yeah.
find the
Okay.
Delibird that everyone else has seemingly found.
Yep.
And let's look at today's uh, game corner pokes. We have Graveler's Shelter and Slugma. So none of them are really particularly appealing, but I guess he's going to be going for.
Yeah. Maybe it has protect.
I guess he's going to go for them. I think he saved before. And he's going to check to see. Oh, it has Encore! Oh, it has Encore. Whoops. Sorry, that's the wrong one.
Almost.
So it's just interesting to watch all of our racers desperately trying to find that TM because they would give them pretty much give everybody 3
Yeah.
bingo, or it would give them two bingos and potentially a
Yep.
third one. But it's being highly elusive. Um, Not sure where Storms is trying to go. Maybe he's trying to
Uh,
YOLO a Pokemon from uh, Tojo Falls.
Had some
Uh,
nice rage scrolling in there too.
I don't know if it was rage scrolling, but it's
Mm,
definitely something interesting. And we have a Sheetrill chilling in the water.
yeah. Guess Storm's probably YOLOing Sunflower or Executor.
Trying to. We got a
If I had to
Pseudo
guess.
Wudo there. Um, we have Horse finishing up the trainers on 35. Um, no, I guess Easton was just trying to check more TMs there because he's
Mhm.
already. Oh, he hasn't been Rival 4 yet.
Or what?
Well, I mean, it's not on his path, so he's okay.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, he he might do that more over the. He might just beat Claire for the waterfall TMs.
Yeah.
Although the true YOLO spot, if you're gonna beat Claire, is to do Dragon's Den and pick up that
Yeah.
Dratini.
Oh, right, because it's randomized. I was like, well, how would your teeny help?
I think it's. Do you get different pokes, or is it always a Dratini?
I think it's like with Bill's Eevee, almost certainly.
Well, I mean, I know that part's randomized. I just didn't remember if it was always only a Dratini they gave you, because I remember that one came with extreme speed, but I couldn't remember if they only give you the Dratini or only
Oh
if
yeah,
you
they
at your
only ever
starting
give you
point.
the yeah they only ever give you Dratini.
Okay. You know, one of my favorite Pokemaniacs is that one on Route 44 that Easton just passed, because he's colored a little bit differently. He's colored green. All the other Pokemaniacs are colored blue. Don't
Yep.
ask me why he's the special one.
Took me forever to realize that when I first started racing.
We have Horse trying to figure out what the heck his next move is. Um, I think everyone was just sort of lost at this point.
Yep.
Just kind of trying to pull out all the stops to get it. I think this is kind of dragging on because, I mean, Easton doesn't know where that Delibird is. Um, but if he finds that, he'll be easily able to finish up with 0 on hand.
Yeah.
But he's catching that Cynical to evolve it. And we see the return of the Mewtwo. That I think might kill that Typhlosion. Okay, got close.
Darn.
Oh my goodness, that critical hit.
Oof.
That's 14 levels down and still being scary. Although he's
Yeah.
using
Mewtwo's
Meditate, he's trying to figure out if the Mewtwo had anything, but the answer was no.
darn.
But I think it's the common in that route.
Looks like Horse is getting his Cubone.
Although it looks like he might. Oh, does he already have Eradicate? Yes, he does. So he's trying to find that Cubone. I don't know what you did to this, Ben, but this is
Oh,
real brutal.
I don't know, but makes for an interesting stream. Glad
Absolutely.
I'm
The best stream that there is, guys.
glad I'm not racing it.
Boy. Let's see who gives in and checks Lighthouse first.
Wait.
So Storms is trying to find something an ice path.
Horse is 1 away from 5 bingos.
Oh, he
1,
is.
2, 3, 4. Just needs to get rid of his money.
Oh wow, that's right. Oh, and he's releasing Pokemon.
Whatever works. Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's getting rid of all the money he can. So 31. So if he had some berries or something, he could. Yep. He just needs one more berry, and then he'll have one money. So if he goes straight to the right, he'll find that berry and sell it.
Yep.
Boy, oh, this has been a much rougher ending than we thought.
I know.
So he just needs to lose once, and then that'll be GG.
Yep. I feel like Chorus almost came out of nowhere there. He was off my radar.
Definitely. I mean, but they were. I think this is one of the first times we've had all 4 racers that were almost within a few minutes of each other. We didn't have many stragglers, so this was really amazing.
Yeah, it was a fun race.
Oh, and we have Easton finding the Sunflora, but we have Horse saying GG. So we have our winner, guys. We have Horse as our winner.
Yep.
And then I think Easton's just finishing as well. And then Storms is calling it done, which is fine. This is. And we have. Goodness. So let's bring them in.
Damn, that was some hot garbage.
I do my best.
Absolute garbage.
That was definitely. It was amazing because everyone was sort of struggling to find that last TM, which, as far as we saw, the only places that weren't checked was the Lighthouse and the 2 waterfall locked ones.
I didn't check contest. Did anyone else check contest?
I checked
Yes.
all of them.
I didn't check any of them, like, almost.
If it makes you guys feel better, TM34 could be found on a ferret as a rare item.
That does not make me feel
No.
any better.
I think I spent, 15 minutes looking for Protect? Like, so stupid.
Yep.
Literally,
Yeah.
I finished with, 35 owned, and I still didn't have Protect.
Same.
Yeah.
The only thing I saw with Protect was Seeking, and that was not in Johto.
Oh, I didn't have any info on it, so I was just hoping to find something with it.
Anyways, so GG again to everyone in the race. Let me just make sure I'm not repeating our vocals, and I'll bring Tom in. So obviously this was a pretty brutal one.
This was more than brutal, dude.
Also, at this very start of the game, I spent like 5 minutes looking for Swag Cargo on 29 and didn't find it. Because it was there.
Oh,
It was my first encounter, and then I never saw it again.
I caught it and called it Swag Cargo.
I caught it on a different route later and called it Swag Cargo.
So
killed
my
it.
first question, Storms, is that what did you think after trying to find that Cubone for so long?
Frickin' Jesus Christ. the one patch of grass that you're only in for like 5 steps, and you both found it. I'm so salty.
That was like
checked all-
that was like the fourth place I checked for it.
Also,
By the
Yeah,
way,
I
Jordan,
found it.
I got all slots on 40, all slots on 41 water, all slots in Cyanwood water, 5 slots on 38, and then I went to there and I got the second slot. I was like,
It was also the 60% on harbor water.
That's why we were laughing.
Wow.
We saw as soon as we saw Easton find it, we're like, okay, nobody else will find it. And then immediately after, Horse finds it. And then I think it was
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was Tom.
Tom
Tom
found it
found it.
second.
I didn't find
Sorry,
it till the
Tom.
very end.
Sorry, it was Tom
I
found
Where
it
the
very
hell was
quickly.
Delibird, Gligar, Sneasel? Was it on 36?
31.
31.
That's where I found the Mischievous.
Yeah, I saw the Mischievous on my first pass, but it had boom, so I didn't catch it the
Oh.
first time.
I'd like to point out that I'm in a fight with a Moltres and I'm gonna destroy it because that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It was water
dead.
on second floor of Union Cave. The first time I tried to catch it and it wouldn't get in, so I killed it.
No, I saw the Mischievous in my first pass, but it exploded.
I'm
man.
kind of salty. I had info on Gligar and Sneasel, and both of them were basically not in Johto, and the one that you guys found was Delibird.
Yeah.
So, we'll bring in our sidecar part racer, Athena, who's kind enough to as well be there just in case we had any information or any
Thanks
stuff.
for watching me.
Hi,
But,
Athena.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just
Now that everyone's here, what did you guys run?
Mew.
Houndoom.
Tough
Hey,
out.
you horse.
It
Good.
sucked. It died so many times.
It was
I did
good,
really
except for
well me,
dynamic
but,
punches.
That Tough Legend was a beast. It learned Fire Blast all 6.
Where was the Typhlosion? I never saw it.
30. It had Thunder, Twin Needle, and then learned Fire Blast.
So, did you?
I-
I'm sure a couple of you guys noticed that your Houndoom had a Mystic Water on it.
Yeah.
No, mine
Horses sure
didn't.
did, mine
What?
didn't.
Mine did.
I think it was a
Mine
common
not.
item.
Mine did, but I went to the PC and I didn't find it until after flight.
Oh.
And the only way I was able to finish, by the way, after searching for Protect for a million years, was I randomly found Sunkern in Dark Cave while trying to pick up the TM.
Oh.
And it was the last of all folk I needed, so...
Oh, we have a question from the chat. Tom, did you metagame where Easton found his was
The
Cubone?
Cubone. No, I always sweet send it around because I like it.
It's a good route.
It's my
Vantine's usually
route.
there.
Yeah, so
Where,
we
where
have,
did you find it?
But by the way, Easton, I'm looking at the log now. Sunkern has Protect at level 1.
Oh, come on!
So did you guys check Bill's poke? I don't think I saw.
I checked
I
it.
did. I did not. I checked
Okay,
Game
we had
Corner,
that Machamp
I
had
also checked
protected
Game
43. Although, what did you guys think of that Machamp with freaking explosion?
Yeah, that's
and cross
yeah.
chop. Yeah,
Oh,
my
My
one.
champ got crossed up. It was annoying.
Apparently,
It missed me the
apparently
first time, and I
Ghastly,
knew never to not hit it
Apparently,
again.
Ghastly had protect, as did Pinsir at level 19.
I saw Ghastly.
Ghastly at level 8 learned it. So
I'm curious, did this Sunkern actually have Protect?
yes, at
At level
1.
1.
Wow.
No, it doesn't.
It learns the move at level 4, I think. So probably forgot it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what
Oh,
else.
lol.
I wonder what if a Pokemon. So which Pokemon's had TM34?
Ferret.
Oh, just for.
But Fire only is a common item.
So, Storms, what did you think about that Nidoking you found in Lake Rage? Because it seems like everyone had a different method of doing the Nidoking, where a couple of you guys evolved
It
the
didn't really
Nidoran.
bother me. Because I already had the Nidoran to evolve anyway, so I was kind of a bit annoyed that I found it, because I was like, I'm never going to have to find something else to evolve twice. But
Actually, I'd like to point out that I killed Eradicate to level my Rattata to level 20 to evolve it into Eradicate.
Let's go, Tom.
That was a good time.
The rumors were interesting if you heard them. So it was a Weedle, a Pidgeot, and the
A Golbat.
Suicune
Golbat.
was
That was a
the
Golbat, right?
Golbat, yes.
Yeah.
The Golbat was the only one I recognized.
'Cause I found it right after, and I was like, "Wait a minute! I just heard this cry." Because it was in the bottom floor of Burn Tower.
Yeah, that's what I recognized. Goodness.
No! Staryu had detected. I was actually going to look for it, but it didn't exist. Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
I have a question. How many TMs has been checked?
All of them
Everything.
except for the waterlock ones and the lighthouse.
Okay, yeah. I needed that to finish because my path was banking on finding Gligar either in Meme Islands or the other place, and it didn't show up.
Well, it was the Delibird that they found was in 31, along with the Mr. Vis.
30. Oh, come on! I needed that.
And then in the water,
It's the thing I
31 was
needed.
Raticate, and we had our Pidgeotto in the route left of
Ecruteak.
Ecruteak, and we had
Wait, what?
Cubone in the harbor and in the route north of Olivine.
Oh.
Yeah, I found Pidgeotto looking
Wait.
for Cubone.
If
Same.
north of Olivine, I didn't
After
see
I got
that.
Raticate.
I saw 5 slot on 39. 39 is loaded. Arbok, Ivysaur, and more things on possible cards.
Yeah.
Is that the route above Olivine? Yeah.
Yeah, I got Diglett on
It's a good
43.
route.
I just randomly found it. I wasn't going to switch in, but I just randomly found it before doing so.
Well,
Yeah, no, I just checked all the Protect, Detect, Endure, and all of it was crap. Most of it was learned at like level 70, so that was just an awful goal.
this was
None of the TMs were.
this was all just pretty. This was just I mean, I think in this possible case, it just the two goals were just almost impossible to get. To be honest, we were a little surprised when Horse was coming up because we were all seeing Snorms and Easton with all the goals, and then suddenly it seemed like out of nowhere, Horse, you kind of were picking up the goals. Did it feel like you kind of? How did it feel to you?
I had a path for a very long time because I knew Cubone or Diglett were somewhere. I just needed to find them. And then I thought maybe they got info on it on the Trainer Zone 35, which is why I fought them.
Right.
And then there was no info there. Well, there's Raticate, but I already had Pidgeotto. And then I just went to go look for it, and I got lucky enough to find it.
Well, it was a very close race. You guys were all within like 2 or 3 minutes of each other. We had 2 of you guys finish, Chuck in sub 1 hour. We had Storms with like the 56 minute, and Easton just beating the hour mark. Although that Lugia in the gym seemed to be giving a couple of you guys some problems.
Oh, the double Lugia was too much.
The Lugia was only an issue because I got paralyzed, and I kept getting paralyzed and couldn't move, so it kept just doing damage with Sludge Bomb.
Where was that?
In Chuck's gym.
Oh, I fly skate, so I never saw it.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
the last 2 trainers before Chuck both had a Lugia.
Yeah.
Although, Tom, you seem to have some of the trouble as well on Rival 3, too. That seemed to be a little bit brutal as well.
What did I do? I did some really weird things.
Rival 3 had like Dynamic Punch on 3 Pokemon.
Yeah, there was 2
Yeah,
Pokemon.
that
The
was
Jigglypuff
bad.
and the Gyarados both had Dynamic Punch.
The
I
Gyarados
just
killed
put
me
to sleep
twice.
everything with Spore.
Yeah, I taught over Spore as a mistake.
Yeah, I kept it because it was really nice.
Yeah,
I
there was
thought
that Mewtwo you guys
Headbutt over
fought
probably
early
because I didn't want
on.
to get walled by Blissey.
There was that. There
I
was
was
also that
female
Mewtwo you
as
guys had, and I think the Slowpoke well.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I instantly put it to sleep. I wasn't dealing with that.
I
Yeah,
learned
so did
Spore
I.
literally on the Pokemon that was sent out before that.
The music
Yeah,
moves
me
was
too, something
insane.
like that.
Crap Hammer, Earthquake, and then the sleep move.
What?
It's dirty.
I just know that you guys found it
I found it in
in
Tojo Falls.
Tojo Falls. Yeah, that's Tojo Falls. That was we were like, oh my goodness.
My thinking with going to Tojo Falls was because the only thing I had info on was the Seeking that wasn't in Johto, so the only place I could find it would have been either there or Contest, so that's where I went
Oh,
there.
did the Seeking have Protect, Detect, Endure?
It had
Had Endure.
Detect. Oh no, you're right, it
Oh.
had Endure.
Yeah, I saw that it didn't exist in. I saw that when you checked, it didn't exist in Johto at all.
Actually, I'm going to check where the Seeking was.
Oh yeah. See if Good Rod strats with the play.
Oh,
I
God,
actually
saw you
did
pick
good
up.
odds for
I saw that. That was. We were all excited.
I also did the Krabby trade, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Two of you guys did for the
Right
It was for
Rhydon.
Rhydon, and it didn't have anything useful.
So
Alright,
one
Dark
of the
Cave
things with the
Swarm was the
Gligar,
strat.
one of the good
Dark
rods,
Cave Swarm.
the good
And
one of the good
then-
rod slots was
Seeking was a good rod in Fishing Group 7.
um
Wait, shit. That's Union Water.
there was Gligar level 20, those
That was not-
Gligar in Fishing Group 11 with the Bellsprout, which
Oh,
Seeking
man.
was level 10 in the Bellsprout one as well.
I don't think that's Union. I think that's
The
somewhere else.
Fishing Group 11. I don't know which one that is.
Fishing Group 7, it's it's one of the 15% slots, right? Or I'm not sure what the
Well, yeah,
slots are.
because I
for
saw you
Fishing
got
Group.
Yeah.
15. The Almanite
Because
was
I
what you
fished
guys.
up an Almanite, so
yeah.
I know that's the
That's
that's
the Union. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Staryu was the
Good
third
road
time without order.
Mhm.
I could have found it.
Did I don't remember what I faced up. Oh yeah. No, I faced up the Fishing Group 3 because I faced up a Yanma.
Course.
That's
Oh,
it.
Oh, I know.
wait,
There was
I'm
two
not-
different. There's two
Yeah,
different
yeah,
fishing
yeah.
groups.
Almanite is
60%
also there.
Starmie and 30% Moltres.
Hold on. The Almanite is in two different
That's
fishing
amazing.
groups.
Yeah,
I think
true.
The,
Almanite's in
I
two
think the
different
Fishing
ones.
Group 3 is the.
I think it's
Union.
3 because I faced up the Yanma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Must be
'Cause
three.
I
I can't
know-
believe multiple of us did fishing strats. This ROM sucked.
I was
think-
just looking
Hey.
for Pokemon, basically.
Me too.
First pass.
Oh, you know what? There was. If you got. Oh, I don't know if there was any. Well, there was a. None of you guys did the bug catching really, but there was a Bellsprout in there. Maybe. Let's see what the trade poke was.
No,
for.
it's for Seadra.
Oh.
Not for
King
Kingdra.
Kingdra, yeah. Abro is for Seadra.
Yeah.
I did some sweet scenting in Whirl Islands to try and find something, and I did actually sweet scent on the floor that Sunflora was on, as well as the one that Meganium was on, which had Protect, and I didn't get either of them.
Yeah.
I was looking for
Meganium
Gligar
was
there.
also.
Didn't show up.
Meganium also showed up in the bug catching contest as well.
Yeah, I got 2 slots in contest, but I got Charmander and Vaporeon.
Okay. I think I'm done with my commentary on this.
I think-
Me too.
It sounds
That
like
ROM
everyone's kind of
sucked.
done, so we'll just
It
wrap it up.
does
Thank
suck.
you everyone for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week. Please give our runners a follow, and so we have that's Snorms, Tom, Cat Tomato, Horse 123 ABC, and Easton 8, and then give my co-commentator Ben a follow as well. And of course, Athena Sykes as well, who was doing a sidecar and joined us in on the call. And then feel free to give me also a follow if you'd like, as I'm Snowbear, the restreamer, and I'll see you all next week. Have a good afternoon, day, night, and we'll see you next week. Take care.